muscle ease oil on my client. I'm just going to introduce it to my client, and that's okay. Just keep your head in the head cradle. Ritual. Will do. Just going to do pressures just along the spine. Press gently under the shoulders. And take a deep breath in again. So by doing hand compressions, you'll have a lot of people that won't have had like a back massage done before. So it's a great way of just like introducing your touch, just so the client can get used to it. And what I'm going to do, I like to call this bear walk, but it's just compressions just along the back. So I'm just squeezing the tissues of the back, just going to the lower back, and I'm coming back up again. When you're squeezing the tissues of the back, you'll be able to find where the client's carrying tension, because it'll be harder to try and like grip that tissue, that skin. So then I'm just going to gently unveil my client's back, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck my next towel into the client's underwear. Shuffle down. Lovely. So I've got my back exposed. Okay. I'm going to apply my oil. So what's my first step? Should be Effleurage, is that right?
Yep.
Step 1 Effleurage?
Yeah.
Lovely, so your Effleurage is a smoothing technique. And I'm working up towards the back of the head. Does it say smooth down onto arms or not?
Smooth as the shoulder and down to arms.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do,
times.
brilliant. I'm just going to bring my client's arms just underneath, like that. Lovely, thank you. And when I'm doing that, that's just elongating the massage movement. So that's your Effleurage movement. So you'll do that 6 times. So you can see where my client's spine is, in the centre of the back. I'm not going too close to that spine, just with it being a delicate structure. And then what's step 2?
Full hand petrissage.
Yeah? So full hand petrissage, it's basically your petrissage movement is a little bit more invasive than your Effleurage, and it's more of like a circular motion, so it's more warming on the body and the tissues. And then I'm just going to smooth down the arms. How's the pressure feeling so far?
Good, thanks.
Oh, good. And then what's the third movement?
Looking to the lower back.
Yeah. So knuckling to the lower back So basically what I'm doing is, I'm doing this motion, okay, so it's a little bit more invasive. It's great for breaking down any like adhesions which can be found within the muscle fibres. So if you've heard of the terminology knots, when it can feel a little bit clunky, that's what I'm breaking down. So breaking down any of those adhesions. Some of you will find knuckling is easier this way, others will find it easier that way. I just think whatever feels more comfortable for you, do that way. Otherwise it feels a little bit disjointed for the client if you don't feel comfortable doing a certain massage technique. So is that knuckling to the lower back? Yeah, right, okay, so to the whole lower back, and then it'll be concentrated on the left side and then the right side. Then I'm going to move over to the left side. Can everyone see the massage movements as well? Brilliant. So once I've done knuckling, what's after that?
Hacking.
Hacking? Okay. So your hacking is a form of deportment. So deportment is anything that's stimulating. So your hacking is like your karate chops. And then what's after hacking?
Cupping.
Cupping. So same again, form of deportment. Can work on top of the towel as well. And then what's after cupping? So basically with the skin rolling, I'm pressing my fingers down the sides of the client's lower back, and then I'm picking up flesh and just rolling it back onto itself. So this looks a little bit complicated. It's very easy once you've got the knack. Do that to the other side. When you do it on the other side, you'll find it's like as if your fingers are sliding down, but then your thumbs are pushing the flesh upwards. And then what's after skin rolling?
Heel of hands, Petrissage.
Heel of hand, Petrissage. So this is quite a nice movement, especially if you've got clients with lower back pain. The heel of hand is this area here, and basically you're just working over that lower back region. So it's more like you're carrying out circles. And then what's after that?
Double thumb frictions.
No worries. Is there not a
Oh, it's
like
the
heel of
left
hand
side, yeah.
concentrated? Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's all right. And then double thumb frictions, is that to the whole lower back, or is it to the left hand side, right hand side?
To the left side of the lower back times 6.
No worries.
And then repeat to the right.
Perfect, thank you. So with your thumb frictions, a little bit like a Petrissage, basically doing little circles. It's a little bit more concentrated. And then once we've done that,
Figure of 8 reinforced.
figure of 8 reinforced. So with your figure of 8 reinforced, it's also a form of like, could come under Effleurage, Petrissage. I'd say it's more Petrissage. In your figure of 8, if we think of the figure of 8, we're working, say like around, down to the bottom, and then we're going to come back up again, meet in the middle to create that figure of 8 or the infinity shape. So, basically drawn a figure of 8 on my client's lower back. And then once I've done that, is it figure of 8 to the whole back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. And is that step 16?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brilliant. So I'm going to finish at step 16. So your figure of 8, basically, the way I think of it is, I've got the bottom part of the 8 and the top part of the 8, and where the waistline is, that's where my figure of 8 is going to meet. That's where it's going to twist in the middle. So when we've worked on the lower back, we're then working on the whole back, because then that's going to help to connect the lower back with the upper back and just balance out the massage nicely. So I'm going to finish the demonstration here, because next week I'm then going to do the upper part of the massage routine. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. No worries. I just want us to get familiar with the massage techniques. There we go. Lovely. So I'm just going to put my client up. Stick her hands in. There we go. Lovely. Just going to press onto my client so any excess oil be soaked by the towel. Just do some compressions. There we go. Get rid of the energy. I'm just going to move my client so it's nice and easy for